Okay, once again, I have only my telephone because I don't have my cameras with me. It occurred to me, in the old days, you didn't haul your stuff to the dump. And if you had anywhere like a creek or a low spot around you, you threw it in. So, we don't have a whole lot of memory space on here, but let me show you what I realized. This right there, look at that beautiful waterfall, by the way. It only flows this time of year and then goes totally dry. And it's only as big as you see. But they would have thrown everything over this edge in the day. So I climbed down here on a little preliminary hike a second ago. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna bring my rake down, and look what's sticking out of the bank. Beautiful shards of old pottery, and tops of bottles, bottoms of bottles, more plateware, blue plateware, metal, and it looks like it goes across this whole thing. So yeah, they just brought it here and threw it out. In fact, I can see a massive can dump there. Who knows how far it goes, but I think that we are on the edge of garbage. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna dig around with this and I'll let you know what we find besides all of these shards of stuff. I'm just pawing through last year's thistles, kind of going along here where these rocks are. I decided to go deep a little bit and continued to pull out little chunks of debris so it shows there's some depth to it. I'm kind of going along here making little piles of stuff, nothing major to report, except for this is our first whole bottle. And yeah, that has a little brown cork top, probably a medicine of some sort. And we'll take it. There. Thank you. Thank you. Here's this little guy with his cork still included. A little bit of light patina there of like a rainbow on the outside that'll flake off the more it gets handled. An 11 mark on the bottom. For the collection, here's the next little thing. Doesn't look that old. Came out with this barrel band. Shows that there is depth, yet more depth to our deposit. So I'm going to go in deep here a little bit and see if we don't run out of signs and how deep that is. Here's a classic, big old gasket, I think. Square, round, square, round, square, square. It's gaskety. Well, there was that last little dig pit. Since then, I've opened up all of this and just found this, and it's a long time broken, but it's not the bottom of a blue bottle. It's like a blue ashtray or something. It's beautiful, beautiful blue. And that's all it's missing is that little lip there. But I'm gonna bring it home and I can set it in one of my cases for a display for some of my stones. You can see this. There's a light brown layer here and a dark brown layer. So there's about a half a foot to a foot of organic mixed with human garbage slough, and then the native slope underneath that. This just came out. Little old pop top, getting all kinds of little things, little coils of wire, bullets, all these little scraps. That would have been beautiful. Got my blue thing and my brown bottle so far. Just establishing what's going on. The site is so big, we don't know that right over there isn't like the spot where they dumped all the really old stuff for a long time and it's just a pile of nothing but bottles. And soon, you see how tall these thistles are? They're as tall as me. All this is them and they're on their way back up to that, and it will be 100 degrees right here. And yeah, let's dig. New pit, new location, new pile. Little corner of a square blue glass, tantalizing. Just gotta look for the ones that didn't break on their way down. Bottom of what would have been a classic old shot glass. Bummer. Oh, this one had words. Oh. Come on now. Yeah, I guess it was fun to throw them and break them probably. That must be the rest of it. Bummer. Okay, well, it's inspiration to keep going though. There's old stuff here. Old egg beater. Probably a hand cranked one. Oh, a lot of pretty stuff. And, you know, far enough apart and old enough to, there could be some real gems lost in here. We'll keep going. Okay, a little surface hunting here before I dig in the next spot. This is where we'll be digging in. Cool little bottle top there. It was a little teacup, it went by. We are that far down from the last digging, and looks like they were throwing stuff as far as they could get it. Bottom of Crocs there. Lots of this rubble, looks like it was dumped down on top of everything. Little old porcelain teapot there. And I came over here, found this. Some beautiful blue. And all through this budding out poison oak and stuff here are more shards. So I think that looks pretty rich there, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to come up here with the rake and see what there is to see. Strainer. And this just came out. Oh, it's a heartbreaker. Gordon's Dry Gin. Cork top. Oh. Okay. Could be anything here. There's the rest of them. Well, I don't even know. What are we looking at here? Not sure, but it's the bottom of a very big square bottle. Looks fairly old. And that was on the bottom of it. And high brass off a shotgun. Stick that there. And oh yeah, a jar. We just pulled a whole jar, so we are getting some. Oh, that had one of those nice tops on there. I can probably get that out of there. There's that glass top. Might even be able to save that lid too. Oh, I think so. It's coming off in our fingers. So we'll go ahead and bring that home. You see the old rubber. Then we got the glass top. And then this lid is actually kind of nice because it'll probably say things on here. And I think it's aluminum. But we can put that on one of our old jar finds. Like that one if we wanted to. Okay, that's good. Here's this jar topper. Now we have the thin little cheap metal pieces that go in there, but this is the glass that used to go in there, the glass piece. To open, insert knife at the notch. Presto, that's the name of the company. There's a little arrow going to that notch right there because there was rubber that went around there, and when you heated these up it creates a vacuum. So that food was kept in a vacuum. That's how jars work still to this day. And then here's the little top where we still use basically the same thing. So this is your ring and then there's your lid. Tested and approved by the Good Housekeeping Institute. Serial number, it's got a serial number, conducted by Good Housekeeping Magazine. Tested and approved, again the same thing on there. Closure are approved by the Presto Jar and Good Homes and Housekeeping. Okay, so that's what that said on each one of those little lids. So you knew that that your food was going to be safe in there. Nice set for a Presto jar if you have a collection. Little jar coming out of there. Put these upside down so they don't fill with water and break in the next frost. This one has its lid on it. And it says Relics, Relics, maybe. It's an older glass for sure. The shape of that is pretty cool. Might bring that home. Put it here in our jar row for my daddy-o. That might have been a nice one. Early 1900s corker. Oh, we tossed that one out and didn't even see it. It's like a 50s, 40s, 30s square with the lid. Maybe a little spice, but yeah, it's a full bottle. We'll definitely take that. I collect littles. We just aren't going to make them anymore. There you go. We'll look at all these close up at the end. Pretty. Man, if this doesn't make you clean your lens, this doesn't make your heart jump. What is going on here? That was a really nice bourbon jar. Ah! Oh no. Oh, it was an embossed something, owned produce corp. Oh, the moans. Applied top, the seam only goes to the collar. Right there it stops. Oh, you on both sides. You. That is not a full bottle. Oh, it's a full jar. Seen these before. Oh, it's got a little crack in it running up the side. And it's not threaded, it's like a different type of crimp on. Oh, little jar, you're pretty in your own, huh? Got the HA on there. Okay, well, there's every chance we could pop a big bottle out of here. I mean, we'll be back on this site for sure. Seeing as how it's buried in poison oak and thistles, I think it's all ours. It's just what we specialize in. Oh my gosh, the top of a dark glazed little crock. Oh, like an old food crock. It's got like a black to burgundy. Oh man, there are some teasers going by. Wow. Oh, that feels like it might be the whole thing. Okay, I'll have to dig out under here. Hang on. Okay, I just pulled this out of there as a side note. It's cracked, but might bring that aluminum lid home, same as that, to see if we can clean them up. Undecided. Oh, we got a flask. I don't see any embossing on it, but on a day like today, I will take a clear old whiskey flask out of the side of a hill. It's got number 10 on there. It's local history. It's got some rainbow to it. Nice shape on the cork top. We will clean this up and look at it here in a little bit. The seam goes all the way to the top. It's early 1900s. Not earlier than that, but nice feel to it. And I'm a fan of the old, oh yeah. Yeah. Here's this little flask. Your basic, it's just a cork top. You know, probably went up into the 50s. There's a 10 on there. I think this one's a little bit earlier. Stopping to look at this, which I think is another flask. We might be in luck. We might be where the old guy tossed his liquor every night. Oh, it's broken. It's definitely broken. I'm gonna shove with some force on this glass here and see what happens. Oh. Well. We're in bottles. You can't go more than a foot. And you can see the strata. There's rocks with shard coming out under it. It's kind of nice how this deposit works though, because there is a rock bottom as far as I can tell, or at least a dirt slope bottom that was pre-deposit. So I'm just working along that. And we have so much ground to cover. You just never know. Owens. That's what it says on the bottom. Well, this is turning out pretty crazy. I didn't know we were gonna have. I went to the store to get supplies, and you know, like I said, I've been thinking we should go back and look downhill of everywhere that we've ever been. And see what those people threw there. So they threw this there. I'm sorry I'm so shaky with this camera. Not sure what we're looking at, except that I think we got the whole bottle not to be refilled. No deposit, no return. Numbers on the bottom. Nice, beautiful amber colored beer bottle. And no, I do not think that it's a Lucky Lager. It's a little bit older than that. We'll bring it and save it and give it to somebody, at least, or leave it someplace where somebody will collect it. You're safe. Just got a full lid, full porcelain lid, and I do have a collection of these. I might put them up for sale someday or something, but for now, ooh, that's the bottom of an old rubber boot. See what that is. Or leather. Oh, she feels more leathery. No, rubber. Okay. That matches some of these things. This one's a little more porcelain. No writing on it. Left a little dirt on there. Not trying to hide that these are dug. Creepy right between my legs. South American centipede. Well, not really South American, but you know the deal. Just found this. Besides those slithery things that we have to put up with, I think it's the cream top off of a beautiful milk bottle. Something that would have had cream settle. And then this just spilled out. It's probably why he's crawling around, is because I just turned his home upside down. So we won't be too gruff with him, but we got a little bottle. Beautiful little cork top. Look at that. Oh, we got a cork out of here. I think I'm even going to bring that. Bet you that might even fit in there. Okay. No embossing, but we will take it. We will definitely take that. There you go. We got to go uphill and get our other stuff. Look at you. I guess that's what the caps look like back then. It's intricate. Everything was intricate. Okay, we're getting close to the end of this little dig for today, but we might be right back here tomorrow morning, I tell you that. Creepy little thing, where'd you go? Here's this cork top. Haven't seen that particular shape. The glass is a little bit of warble to it. I believe these are probably all still machine made, you know? But that was the difference, the top with the little flail out on it. And it's not so even. You know, so it was machine made, but with a little bit of slop in the machine for sure. And it's a little corker. Rakes. Wish I could live dig with you, but I do not have my GoPro. Screw top jar upside down over here in the jarros. We're leaving O for now. Well, a lot more digging. And I have every reason to believe that this hump here, all the way that buries the trees and stuff, is all lit. Nothing older than the 50s. Luckily, getting a lot of little jars. This one's a thread top. Setting a lot of that to the side for the night. It's almost time to go get dinner, but I do see a lot of stuff off in the distance. So there's that waterfall. Love that. It's totally silent except for me raking at the dirt and the waterfall. See a cave up there. I really do. Okay. Back to it. It's developed into a full-on trash pit. Like, just every rake is... Here's a crazy blue enameled pan. Yeah. Weird pressure gauges. I think there was a mine here. Ooh, of that jar, that would have been beautiful, but we got another little lid out of the deal. Let's see if I can break the zinc and then that. Genuine zinc cap for small mason jars. This one's just a plain white. They come in all kinds of porcelains. Something beautiful. Gold gilding. On the edge of that. Okay, I was kind of digging until something. Man, I hope that wasn't good whiskey I'm dumping out. Bleaching. Okay, maybe it's not a liquor bottle, but California bleaching water. Well, we're in California, so Crown Products Corporation. No, it's got a bear on the bottom. It's got the California bear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Oh my God. Okay. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. We gotta take this home. That's crazy. So here's this bottle all cleaned up. It's in really good condition. And it's gonna stay in my collection forever and ever and ever. There's the bear on the bottom of it. Look at that grizzly with his tongue sticking out. Old art design. And that's like the main symbol of our state. And one of my favorite things in our state. And yeah. Crown Products Corp. Caliph bleaching water. Nice cork top. So yeah, that's what the people in the comments in the different sites online kept posting, was I wonder how many old winos tilted a bottle of this stuff up thinking it was liquor. Came in the same bottles. How confusing, right? Good find though, good find. Okay. I swear we're going in a second. Looks like this would have been a applied label that went right in there. And the rest of it's this beautiful, beautiful pattern on there. It is a twist top. It says, no, it doesn't say anything. But that's a pretty bottle. You have to admit that. Okay. Might have to come back here in the morning. Got our rubber boots on. Cow. I told them I'd show them in the videos. It's not a sponsored thing. They sent the boots to us, and man, they're holding up and they're snug. And they're not your typical rubber boots, because I'm climbing around on a bottle dump with them all day. Brought this one home, cleaned it up. It is a screw top. Just has a nice fancy shape. It's got the lines that go down on either side. Little dots to it. Little base grips. A lot of low intricacy, so like I said, time flies. Another few years and this will be really ancient, like me. I've never even seen anything like that. Look how thick this bottle would have been. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna bring it home and cut it off on the saw right there, because it's got its vulcanized rubber stopper in there. It even says something. Sani cloth, maybe it's a product, I don't know, but yeah, crazy. It's so heavy. Here's this. Don't know why I brought it home, except for it had the vulcanized rubber stopper in there still. So the stopper we can probably put in another one of these style bottles that matches the same age. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I think that's what I'm doing with it. Crazy. I think that's the bottle that goes with that. It is a big green what the hey. But look what was with it. A little medicine bottle. Beautiful little cork top with graduations on the side. Medicine symbol. Your classic. Just fell right there. And I think we're just going to stop for the day. I think we'll probably have a couple other videos come out doing other things. But I will in real time be back here pretty quick. Because you can't beat an untouched dump. Wow. Oh, it does say something. Aristocrat. Oh, we got an embossed medicine. Well, here's this medicine bottle. It's a nice, beautiful corker, good condition. Dug from local area, so it's part of local history, and cleaned up real nice. And Aristocrat is what's printed on the bottom. Kind of a thick bottom on there. And you can see the overall of it's a tint that I've never seen a bottle change. That's not dirt or rust on there. There is a little bit of dirt left inside, but that's like a yellowy, peachy almost tint to this bottle. Milk top. So all kinds of good things in here. We're getting to the point where we gotta carry this stuff out, where I am covered in mud, but no dogs or anybody waiting at home for us. So woo, blister went crazy. And there is a look at what we got today. So thank you for coming with me on this little adventure. This is the wrap up. You've seen each of these bottles in the dig, and I think that we will go back to there. I think that we're gonna head right back probably. So do some rock hounding, some metal detecting, look at the gardens, check out the nature that's going on in the world in this season, and then get back to this place. So you can join me for any of that. I'd love that. I'd appreciate that. And until then, please take care of yourself, and if you get the chance, take care of each other. I'll see you next time.